Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing on this beautiful morning? The sun is shining, it's not cold. I just saw something I thought was a hummingbird, but I don't think it was one. I took my hummingbird feeders down because I know they're gone. If they're not gone, they need to be because it's time for them to go. But they've stayed longer than I've ever seen them stay this time. How's everybody doing? Y'all, my son come down here. I was having problems again. Y'all, I'm the most problem person you ever seen in your life. I have problems when they ain't no problems. But my camera wouldn't hook up right on my tripod here, so Danny, you better tell them hey.
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Y'all, he's over here working, trying to get my we have trouble with my screenshot. When I take a picture with my camera, it's not the picture that shows that I'm taking. It's something else, and it's always something weird.
Okay, let's
top
get you.
top of my head or the top of the umbrella or something. You know, it just don't never. See, that's how my my life is. It don't never go right. It seems like it's stuff going wrong all the time. Oh, I have y'all some coffee. Here's y'all's coffee this morning.
Grandma,
Huh?
I'm recording. I need you to let's get the thumbnail.
I thought you done it.
No, you just got on.
Well, I done it right after I got on. But I'll do it again. My son needs another thumbnail. I don't know. This is my flowers this morning.
That ought to be good.
Okay. Y'all, nothing don't work. Nothing of mine don't work like it's supposed to. It's got to be weird acting and not working right or something. That is the way things go around at my house. Y'all, and I have y'all some coffee. I think I told y'all there's y'all some coffee this morning. Have some. Y'all, I got this out last time, and I drank coffee, and late that afternoon it was still warm. It was not even cold, still. So I drug this thing out again, cause I'm not crazy about a cold coffee. I will drink a little bit if I have to, but I like it good and warm. And this cup does that. It's a what you call this stuff? Yeti.
Yeah.
Yetti, and it really does. I mean, it does exactly what it says. It keeps it warm. And let me have some of it. I've done had some in the house, but I'll have another little sip out here. Oh, that's pure hot. And it burnt my lips a little bit. y'all don't y'all come on up close where y'all can see and hear, and cause y'all don't want to miss anything. You know, y'all can miss something because it's not that much anyway. But anyway, I want y'all to come in, and I'm so proud to see y'all. I'm having a slow morning so far. Oh, that thing don't give me time to read. Helen Fairchild. Hey there. Beverly Walling. Walling, is that how you say that? He's over there doing my stuff.
Yeah, I ain't looking. I'm trying to find the clothes you got on today.
It's blue. We may not be. I don't know. If anything, just minor little things can go wrong with me. And I'm a person that when it does, then don't know what to do about it. Miss Helen, you can do all things through Christ who strengthened you. Yes, it he does. He does strengthen me. Uh I am so blessed to have him. Is it clear? Or is my glasses not clear? Is it? It's not blurry, is it?
Everything looks good to me.
Yeah. I'm looking at my phone. I'm uh trying to get everything going and get everything out here that I need out here, and uh just can't wait to see y'all and see what y'all doing and talk to y'all, and uh y'all I want to tell y'all a little what happened Sunday. Did Tammy tell you, Danny? Oh, she didn't? Diane Ball. Good morning, Miss Helen. It was Sunday morning. I got up, and that morning I slept later than I meant to sleep. I don't know what's wrong with my sleeping, y'all. I'm all hours of the night waking up, going back to sleep, waking up. But this happens every year when they time changes, but it hadn't changed yet, but it's still happening. Might not have nothing to do with it, but anyway, I got up and I rushed and I got ready. And I got everything and come out the door and got in the car. Well, I reached in my pocketbook to get my keys. I put them on I got a little chain-like thing hooked to my pocketbook that I hooked my keys on. When I use them and when I get through with them, I hook them on that chain because my pocketbook's a big old pocketbook and I got a bunch of junk in it. And if I drop them down in it, I can't find them fast. So I just pull that string and there's my keys hanging. And I always get them. What?
Got a string on your keys and you pull the string?
Yeah, I pulled the string and my keys come up. And, well, I got in the car. I pulled the string. No keys on there. Y'all. And I was running late. I wasn't late, but I was going to be on time, but it wasn't going to be too early. But anyway, here I go, digging in my pocketbook, thinking I just dropped them in there by mistake. I looked through my pocketbook and I could not find them. I jumped out of the car. I went back. Well, I had to get a key that I have outside because my key to the house is on that little chain. Well, I got my key. I opened the door. I went in there and I looked all around where I sat and my counter and everywhere. I went back there in the bedroom. I looked. I went in the bathroom. I looked everywhere all over the house for them keys. About to have a nervous breakdown, y'all. Well, I went back out to the car. I said, well, there's a key in this thing in the middle. It's a key that looks like it fits my car. Well, I take it out and I stick it in the ignition. It said, it wouldn't do nothing. It was trying to crank, but it wouldn't crank. But that key, I found out, that key opens the door, not drives my car. I run back in the house again and I made a quick search and I could come back out well, I said, well, I'm ready and I don't want to miss church. So I said, well, I'm just going to walk up there. And I I carry a different pocketbook to church than I use every day because it just has my church stuff in it and all. I put uh, my my bag on my shoulder, and I took off up the road walking, and I was gonna be late. I was gonna be a little late because it takes like 20 minutes or 25 minutes for me to walk up there, but they sing and they take prayer requests and they do things, before he preaches. I knew I would get there maybe before the preacher preached. Well, I was tracking out up that road, just going as hard as I could, wondering how long it was going to take me. Well, I looked up, I see a little red car coming. I said, what? What in the world? It was Tammy. Tammy come down here to check on me. I wasn't at church, and they was taking prayer requests, and she was saying who she wanted to pray for and all this stuff. She said, and y'all, I'm out of here. I'm going to see about Miss Helen. She's not here, and I feel like I need to go check on her. So she gets up, and she walks out, and she gets in her car. She drives down here, and she sees me walking up the road. Y'all, and when we got to church, they still wasn't preaching. They was still singing. We have an awesome choir that they sing, and so we walked in, and everybody in the church turned around and looked. I said, "Oh, good gracious!" Everybody was hugging me and didn't know what in the world happened, but anyway, I got there, and Tammy is the reason that I got to church as soon as I did. I could have got there. I walked there one time before. It's a pretty good little walk, ain't it, Danny?
Yes, ma'am.
But anyway, I got there, and I was so thankful. Tammy had a feeling that, because I wasn't there, she knew I'll be there if it's possible. And I hadn't called her or nothing, and I knew she was already up there, so I didn't try to bother nobody. I was just gonna walk. But anyway, it was a good service. And when I come in the door, the preacher was sitting over there, and he clapped his hands. Tammy went and got me. So thank the Lord I have a daughter-in-law that come checks on me if she thinks I need checking on. And she knew I would have been there if I had something wasn't wrong. So ain't that awesome that my daughter-in-law come checked on me and cared me, and I didn't have to walk. But I have walked one time before. I can't remember what happened that time, but anyway, something about my car, I reckon, because I would have drove it if I could have. But thank the Lord I have a daughter-in-law that's a loving, caring daughter-in-law that went out of her way to check on me. And Danny's got a wonderful wife. She is jam up. She can't be beat. She's just awesome. Grandma Helen, your daughter is one of a kind. Yes, she is. She certainly is. I didn't have a daughter. I had two sons. I didn't never have a daughter, but if I had had one, I certainly would have wanted her to be just like Tammy, because she's strong, and she's strong-minded, and she is a Christian, up one side and down the other. She prays for people, and she can't be beat, and I'm just so blessed to have her in my family. And I just wanted to let y'all know what happened Sunday. How, I don't know how, She just thought she needed to come check on me. She got up while they was taking prayer requests and left that church and come down here. And she saw me walking. I said, "What are you doing?" She said, "I come to check on you." And she did. She carried me to church and brought me back home and volunteered to come in there and help me find my keys. I finally found them that afternoon about 5 or 6 o'clock. You know where they were? Danny looked over here like, "Where was they?"
Yeah, well, I forgot that. Tammy did tell me about that.
Yeah, I
But,
figured.
but, yeah.
Uh, I found them. I said, I am going to turn everything, I'm going to turn my pocketbook upside down, pour everything out. And I took everything out, and I was putting my hands all in these little places that's kind of off out of the way. Found my keys in my pocketbook. Y'all, I'm in bad shape, ain't I? I lose my glasses. I lose my coffee cup. I lose my uh my camera. My what is this thing, Danny?
What? What's what, Mom?
Phone. My phone. I lose it. Sometimes I take it out when I go out to watch my chickens. I take my phone, and sometimes I get up and come back in here without them. Then I lose them, and I go back out there. They lay. Y'all, it's pretty rough when you get old and can't remember carrying stuff out.
You know, I can't never remember to take mine with me. I forgot it this morning.
Oh, you did?
Every time I leave the house.
Well, I try to take it because I say, well, if I. Good morning, Miss Helen and Danny. Good. God bless you all. Thank you. God bless you too. Uh, I try to take mine. I have forgot it before, but I think if I have car trouble or something, I don't have any way to call anybody to
Yeah.
come get me.
Yeah, you don't never know.
And but things happen, and that's life. That's my life. Hey, I'm 55 and I do that. Oh, good gracious. Oh no. Well, I don't feel too bad because I do know I've heard other people say they lose them. And a lot of people puts their glasses on top of their head. Like when they're not using them, they just stick them up there in their hair. And they forget, they forget they're up there. Have you ever done that?
Uh-huh.
You have?
Yeah.
I don't never put mine up there because I need them to see. Well, I watch TV in my house without them. I can see the TV better without them than I can see with them. So I always take them off when I watch TV. That's a strange thing, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not normal. I'm not a normal person. Y'all, I took my hummingbird feeders down this morning because I might have done told y'all that. But anyway, I took them down, and the last time Carol was out here, I saw one right over there. But I think they're probably gone now, for sure.
I might be putting a buggy ahead of the cart, but have you fixed a chicken pen?
No,
You hadn't?
I go out there and I sit down and I look at that pin and that wire. I can't decide how I want to do that. I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm trying to put it where I'll be satisfied with it. I don't want to cover up my other chickens that I can sit down in that chair and I can look all the way down there. And my little rooster, y'all. I've got a name sort of picked out for that rooster. And I want y'all to, if y'all don't mind, if y'all got any suggestions, I got one in my mind that I'm pretty sure I might name him that. He is the sweetest little rooster. He is so sweet. I put him out every day, and I let him run around in that big pen, the second pen that we made, by himself. And I got a little box over there. He runs and gets up under that box. It's a crate, or it's some kind of crate. That I got over there, and I put some pine shavings in that thing. He runs over there and he gets in it. I don't know if he calls himself hiding or what. He's lucky. Oh, that's not the name that I'm thinking about, but and he, I think he's kind of scared, because of what happened to them other chickens. I think he remembers that. He runs over there and gets under that little old crate like nobody can see him, but it's got holes in it that something could go in and get him, if they wanted to at night or in the day if they wanted to. I was sitting out there in the chair. I was sitting real quiet, and I just watch my chickens all the time because they amaze me. They amaze me, and that little rooster amazes me too. He thinks he's grown. Anyway, I was sitting there, and I looked beyond the chicken pen straight back. While I sit back there, and I looked that way. A big old hawk, this big, flew up there on a limb and sat there a minute, and I sat real still, and I saw that hawk. And my chickens saw him too. My chickens was looking at him, just they was kind of frightened of him. Well, he sat there a minute, and then he flew down. And them chickens, they run over there to that side, and they was looking where that thing went. I sat there pretty good a little bit, and then I decided I'd get up real easy to see if I saw where he was over there. But I got up, and I didn't see him nowhere. But there's a big old hawk, as big as that owl around there on that pen, that flew down there on a low limb. I wish I could trap that thing, 'cause I'm scared to let mine out now running around and eating grass, 'cause that hawk, I mean, if Captain Hodges wanted to do something to him, and he could, but I don't know that he would have a chance. If that hawk, they got big old claws, and they claw down on you, and I'm scared now to let him run around. I let him run around, and I'd be out there working and doing stuff. Now I'm scared to do that, 'cause that hawk, he knows them chickens is there, and he's wanting them. And if I let him loose, he might get one of them. Oh, what's that? Crafty Sky Lady. Oh, Sky Lady, thank you so much for that super chat.
I want to tell everybody saying hey to me.
Oh,
And I just want to tell everybody I see your comments. I appreciate it. I want to tell y'all good morning. I'm just sitting here chilling.
well, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here telling stuff that happens to me, and I'm a blessed person to have my family here, less my son Tony. And we now are together a lot more than we were, because we're all doing videos and all that stuff, and it's such a blessing to have them here. Like this morning, I thought I had everything under control. Well, I couldn't get my camera thing. It fell off when I was coming out the door. Well, I couldn't get it back right. Here he come driving up. I didn't know he was coming. I was trying to get everything ready because I don't never know, if they are or if they ain't. I wished I could just do it without no problem like Stephen, just get out there and just turn that thing on and go with it. But things happen to me. But I'm not giving up and I'm not stopping unless the Lord gets ready for me to stop, and then I'll stop. Oh, y'all so sweet. Y'all are a blessing to me. I'm telling you. I am so blessed to have such faithful people to come in and watch me just and have this family that speak to each other and welcoming each other to, in and stuff. It's just, I can't believe it. I think Danny's surprised too, because you had a antenna channel, but people didn't do that on that channel, did it?
It ain't just antennas, Mom.
Well, I used to. It was, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, you had other things that you did.
No,
But you didn't have people chatting with each other.
Oh no, I never done the lives.
No, he'd never done that before. That's what I meant.
The lives is new.
Well, he sure is.
I mean, that's something new for. You're gonna probably see everybody doing it before it's over.
Well, a lot of people are doing it now, and I saw a channel yesterday that was their first live, and
But you can't hardly build a channel on live.
You can't?
Because your watch time hours don't count until that video's through processing.
Oh, somebody said, Helen, you are a great big dose of awesomeness.
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet. Oh. My modern homestead, I'm too chicken to do live. Well, I was too.
when you live on you don't make no money except super chat.
But you do after you quit, don't you?
Yeah, but like they'll process your video fast. But like if you a little YouTuber, it's liable to be 20 hours before they actually it'll be done played out. They know what they're doing and they're good at it.
Well, I guess that's the system and we can't do nothing about it.
No, you have to work your way there. There's no doubt about it.
And it's kind of slow working.
You
Danny,
know,
is the thing up to, is it behind any?
Let's see. It was a little bit like the being like a Navy SEAL. They trying to weed people out. They don't want just everybody that thinks they want to be a Navy SEAL. I mean, and that's what YouTube does to YouTubers. They trying to make you fail.
Good Christ, that coffee's so hot I can't drink it.
They don't want everybody to make it.
Well, it's really not easy, but you can do it, I think.
Yeah. People do it all the time. But
I already had a channel. I had a channel before live stream. And
you had a channel before it was a big step. When me and you started, you could just make a video and they'd put ads on it. It ain't like that no more. You can make if somebody's just starting, they can have ads on their video, but they still ain't making nothing.
Well,
you might see ads on somebody's video and them still not be making no money.
Well, it's not easy to get established on here. And it's very slow. Now, used to when I first started, you didn't have to You have so many hours and
Well,
all
that's what
that.
I'm talking about. When me and you started, you just made a video and you didn't have no threshold you had to meet.
Hi, Helen. This is Mary from Kentucky. Love you guys. Glad everyone. Oh,
Doing well.
doing well. Thank you. Y'all, it's hard. How many's on here?
Let's see. Looks like 530.
8.
Damn, they'll put it on here. 540.
Oh, 500.
Teresa says.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. And y'all giving me a thumbs up. They say that helps. I don't know y'all, but uh, I didn't ever think about that before I started doing this. I mean, I didn't really know too much about the whole stuff. I just got out here and videoed and uploaded and all that stuff you have to do to
I'll
put
tell
it.
you what I do another day that's like kind of good information.
Okay. Don't you want to come over here and get in the picture?
Uh,
You
I
look
took
pretty today.
I took a video of Wilkes County boy, and I marked it unlisted.
540.
Are you
Yeah,
following me?
Yeah.
I marked it. I didn't make it public. I made it unlisted. That means if you got the link, you can watch it. And I took that link and put it on Facebook. So only Facebook people watched it, and I know exactly how many views it got from Facebook.
How many was it?
I was wondering if you was gonna ask.
Well, I thought you don't tell.
It was about 90. It was about 90 people. That see, nobody couldn't see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
You had to. I didn't turn it loose now, but made it public. But I had it for a couple of days just on Facebook.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a faithful watcher, ain't he?
Yeah.
And follower of ours.
Yeah, he's on there now.
Oh, he is?
I talked to him the other day. He said,
Hey, Wilkes County boy. Is that,
said he thought
that-
he had the flu.
Oh, that's going around. A bunch of people is having the flu. And this virus that, what is it called? COVID. They
I
still,
ain't been hearing about it as much.
well, they having a bunch of school youngins and a lot of people at our church are sick. I mean, it's just something going on.
So, hello, everybody. And County Boy is telling you good morning.
Good morning, County Boy. Is that Wilkes County Boy or is that somebody else?
Well, Wilkes County Boy, Snaggy Cross, they all the same person.
Crafting with Irma. Hey, y'all. Y'all are so sweet to come in here and Danny, ain't it blurry?
It is a little bit, but it might not necessarily be blurry on their screen. Our TV
Well, why is it doing that?
Well, the phone ain't on the same internet as this,
Oh,
the TV. The TV's on the house internet.
oh,
And my computer's on the house internet. This phone right here, it's got its own internet. And I see somebody saying it's not blurry.
oh, well, good.
You're clear. It's
Oh, I
clear
see
on
a bunch
mine.
of hands.
So you can't go by what your TV.
Crafting with Irma. Hey there. Not blurry. Thank the Lord. I'm so. Ooh, my phone, I bumped it. Deborah Allen. Danny, we miss seeing you. Let's see how slow I am. It's done gone out of sight before I get it half read.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, this picture coming through perfect. That's so.
You got that thing wound up tight, ain't you?
I don't know. Oh, look at there. See, you could come over here and get in this picture. He's hard-headed, worse than me. And he likes this YouTube stuff, y'all. He especially likes his channel that they sing on. And I went up there the other night. Lord have mercy. They was playing and singing and enjoying themselves. And he's got a big screen up there on top of his fireplace. And everybody can see the comments on that big screen but me. I have to look at my phone and hold it up close, to see the comments. But Stephen was singing and nothing would do Stephen. But for me to come up there, I thought I was just going to go up there and sit around a little while, because I don't like to stay up too late. Anyway, I think I did get up there with him one time and do a little jig. Nothing will do him and some of y'all. I done that. I thought, well, that's okay. I done that now. I'll go on home. I had my blanket and everything in my arms. I was telling everybody I was leaving. No way. He started up singing again. And 60-inch. Oh, that's what you got, Danny?
Uh-huh.
Good gracious.
Candy boys won't know what size my TV was.
Yeah, that thing's way big up there on this. And Tammy can sit across the room and read the comments on that TV, but I can't.
You was looking at it on your phone though.
Yeah, but I was looking at it on my phone, but I can't see it like she does. And I reckon you can see it too, 'cause you was over there smiling and waving and doing.
Yeah, I can see it.
Well,
I had to try. I think that they try to aggravate me, saying stuff to.
they like to see you get amused. They like to see you smile and doing a reaction of some kind, just not sitting over there solemn faced.
Yeah, sometimes I had to turn my head and not look.
Nate, oh, listen, somebody said name Captain Hodges Jr. That's exactly what I was gonna name him Captain Hodges Jr. because I believe he's gonna be pretty close to looking like Captain Hodges. That's the name. I've been sitting out there in that chair. Y'all don't know how much time I kill.
Now, John Patterson says Lieutenant Hodges.
Oh, Lieutenant. How do you get to be a lieutenant? Is that under a captain?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know nothing about that.
But I was thinking about putting a junior or something other on that. He is the sweetest little chicken. I go in there and get him out, and I hold him up close. I can feel his little old heart beating. I know he's been. Yeah, I can feel him, little old heart beating in there. I hold him right up here close to me because I want him to feel safe, and I take him out there and I put him in. He runs around. He'll run over there and get in that little thing where I think he thinks he's hiding.
Hey, pretty girl.
Pretty girl, is that somebody?
Yeah, she knows who I'm talking to.
Well, I didn't see nobody named that. Oh, you can.
Oh, that's what I call her.
Here. Yeah, he's a sweet little. I done got a rooster, but I can't part with that one. Oh, thank you, Bear Paul. Thank you for that super chat. when you danced so great on Friday night. You know I didn't dance no great. But nothing would do 'em but for me to get up there and do something. Y'all, I ain't never been to no dances or nothing. I done all my dancing at home. I didn't go to dances, y'all. Y'all think I was a party person, but I wasn't.
There's somebody bragging on your thumbnail.
Oh, where is it? Oh,
Busty Bucket.
oh, he did. I don't even know what it looks like. Well, thank you anyway. I know Danny's got it fixed up. At church Sunday after church.
Kay said name him Rocky.
Rocky. I'll think about it.
Jumper.
I am
Not
a
Hodges.
person that's got. I don't just sling a name on them. I really think it out, and it's got to sort of fit.
Well, you think everything out.
Well, that's how I am. I don't just name it some off the wall something. It's got to be something related to them or something. You know,
Grandma don't mind getting the suggestions, y'all.
Oh no.
She don't mind getting it. She'll name it whatever she wants to. She don't mind it.
And you know I've not put that rooster with my other chickens yet together, 'cause I don't know what Captain Hodges will do. I don't think the hens will bother him. I think he's a rooster. I ain't 100% sure he's a rooster. But him and that red...
Sarge. Somebody said Sarge.
Yeah, that's good.
Private Hodges.
Y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so helpful. It's awesome that y'all join in and help me think of something. And I'll go back and look at these comments that I'm missing, because I'm trying to talk to y'all, and I'm trying to look over here where the comments are, and they sort of rolling, and it's hard to read when they're sitting still, much less rolling. I was telling you, Wilkes County boy, Wyatt Lightning. That's what Stevens ought to have been named instead of. What did we name him? What did I name him? Houdini. That rooster got out 2 or 3 times, and I mean, there was no catching him. I mean, you had to be fast to catch him. I caught him in a trap's how I got him. But I see people on YouTube that's got a bunch of chickens, and they got names like Hot Lips and all kind of names that they call them. I guess they know all of them, you know, I don't know, but they got them all named, and I'm gonna name all mine. But the little chicken in the house, unless he's a rooster, I got the only one that hatched out of the whole thing of eggs. I think my egg, what you call it?
Incubator?
Incubate. I think it malfunctioned. It cut off the heat before it was time. And those eggs, they were baby chickens in them all almost ready to come out. But they were cold. They wasn't warm. I think it cut off somehow. I don't remember the electricity going off, but something happened to them and they didn't but one hatch.
That's bad, ain't it?
Yes, it is. But anyway, if it's a hen, I'm going to name her Sadie. I'm going to name her Sadie. I think I got them mixed up the other day when I was telling people. I was calling one of them out there Sadie. I get them all mixed up. Y'all can't pay me too much attention because I get stuff mixed up. But Lacey and Daisy and Sadie. And y'all, my chickens, there was 2 nesting boxes out there, and they were laying in one box in the other box. And I had an egg. I never get all the eggs out. I leave one. And them hens don't want you messing with them eggs neither. They will get mad. They jump up there whenever you start reaching your hand in there.
Foghorn.
Huh?
Foghorn, leghorn. You know, that's
I remember that what was it? A
cartoon.
cartoon. Yes, I remember that. One of them nests, the one on this side over here, the egg was gone. That egg was not in that. I didn't see that egg in there. But I got in there and I looked, and that egg shell was over there in the corner of that nest. You know what them chickens is doing now?
Mm-mm.
They laying all them eggs in one nest, the other nest. I don't know if something got in there and got that egg, but they're not laying in that other nest.
Mm-hmm.
So something made them stop laying in that nest. So both of them chickens is laying in the same nest now. They had one. They both used one till that egg got broke, and the hulls is over there on the side. They're laying in that farthest nest now. All of them going in the same nest. I think something went in there. I don't know if it was a rat. I don't know if it was a... That's the only one that I know anything about being missing. But y'all, you don't never know. I'm trying my best. I went out and looked around and see what I could put that wire on that would make the pen a little bigger than that little cage. Y'all, it takes me a while to figure out how to do and what to do and time to do. I want it where I can go out there and sit on this and look all the way down them pens at my chickens, all of them at the same time. And y'all, they proud to see me come out there. They always jumping up on them sticks I put in there. And I enjoy my chickens, y'all. They had some tragedies, and I don't never hear nobody saying nothing happened to their chickens. And maybe they don't. I don't know, but I'm just I'm taking that rooster in every night. I take him in the house, put him in a big tote box with wood shavings in it and water and feed, and I cover him up for nighttime. You know, chickens, as long as it's daylight, they don't go to sleep, I don't reckon. That little old bitty chicken is always standing up in there. Whenever I look in there to see him, he's always standing up, but if it's dark, they go to bed. And when it starts getting late, they start flying up on them sticks out there outside. I always put a canvas up in front of where they are, and they know when I hang that canvas up that it's time to go to bed. I see about my chickens, y'all. I love them. I wish that those that I hadn't got killed. But something.
Like just the hardest thing in the world. I have chickens.
I know it just can't. You can't let them run around, and you can't keep stuff from going in the pen. You think you got them fixed where nothing can bother them. There you go. You go out there, and there they laying like something swallowed them up to here, up to their neck, to their shoulders. They couldn't swallow, but they had swallowed the head, but they couldn't get it loose, and they couldn't eat it. They done both of them like that. And the other ones the same way. The other ones looked like they had been swallowed. You know, something's tried to swallow the head part. Well, let's don't talk about all that mess no more. I just,
Hey, Debbie.
I got to figure out.
And hello, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Everybody loves chickens. I am enjoy. I don't enjoy going out there and finding them dead. I can tell you that. But they so sweet, and except Captain Hodges, y'all. I still got a bruise on, 2 bruises on my leg. They about that big around, that big, where he stuck that old thing. I mean, he could fly up there and pop that thing on you. If it was sharp, he'd have killed me, I imagine. I probably bled to death. But
Somebody wants to know how you're going to keep them warm in the winter.
People has told me that they got feathers and they can stay warm by themselves, but I don't know that. And I thought if I put a light out there, then they think it's daytime and they won't go to bed.
Well, buddy, you better be careful about what kind of light you put out there.
Why?
Because a light will catch something on fire.
Oh. Well, they say in birds don't have as many feathers as them chickens. And birds don't have a light to stay warm. They go, I don't know what they do. But they survive the winter. I don't really know, y'all. I've never had chickens before. And when we lived in the country, we didn't have no heat, and our chickens didn't either. And they was in the yard. And I don't remember a chicken house. But they might have been one. I just don't remember it. But I remember them running around in the yard. But I've seen on here on YouTube, I look at all kind of chicken stuff. And they say they got plenty of feathers. And they have got a pile of feathers. They are thick with feathers. And no colder than it gets here. I know I'll have to do something about the water, you know, because the water will freeze. But them chickens they flying around and they scratching and they always doing something. I'm not sure, y'all. It ain't got that cold yet to find out what or figure out what to do. But they say they okay, you know, and I don't know if people that's got them in a house like a wooden house, I don't know if they have a heater in that house for them. I don't know. Y'all, this is all new to me, and I'm just trying to learn and trying to keep them alive, and I'm not doing the greatest job with that. Okay, let's see. How many people? 638. Is that how many people's in here? What is that right there? CB666.
That's just her name.
Oh,
they might not realize that you don't, that CB with all them numbers, you can just change your, I mean, if you want to, you can just change them numbers to.
Somebody's got a smiley face on that.
To any kind of a nickname.
Oh, Wilkes County boy.
You don't have to have a unique name on YouTube. And y'all women, I'll tell you something that'll help y'all. I noticed that a lot of y'all done got to putting your picture on here. If you cannot in your little circle there, put your face up there. Make it about fill the circle up. So, just to let you know what I'm talking about, look
Whew.
at John Ray Patterson, how he's got his face up there in the covering up the whole circle. So, I guess what I'm saying, don't be too far back to put your picture in there. Like Diane Ball there, see how she's got her little circle filled up there.
Yeah.
She said 6:37, by the
Oh,
way.
yeah. Okay. I was going to tell y'all the good news I was telling about. I know y'all, and this might not be good news to nobody but me, but I was going to tell y'all about it. Cody and Dana and Charlotte has bought a house. They have moved in to their first, well, this house that they was living in was at her mama's, and they was living in that little, it was a tiny house. Like, it was just for her. She had worked out of state and she come home, and they fixed up this little tiny house for her to live in on their property right close by. Well, they have lived there year and a half or 2 years. I don't know if it's 2 years yet or not, but anyway, it's been a pretty good while. And Cody works in Vidalia, and he lived in Helena, which is about an hour drive there and back every day. And he worked like from 6 to 2, I think. And he'd have to get up like at 3, something like that, to get up and get dressed and get in the truck and go to work and drive that way back home every day, spending a pile of money on gas. So they have found them a house in Vidalia, like in the city limits, right close to his job. They are so thrilled, y'all. They are tickled to death. And they moved in yesterday or the day before or something. And Cody called me, and he had the phone where I could see him and he could see me.
FaceTime.
Yeah, FaceTime. And he was showing me Charlotte. She was in the little, used to call them playpens. I don't know what they call them now. Cody calls it something else. I don't know what he calls it. But anyway, she's in there jumping around and holding her hands out and watching TV. She got a TV up there on the wall. She loves TV, and she watches these little cartoons that little babies, little young people watch. She is just enjoying herself. Oh, y'all, I was so thrilled when they told me that they had got them a house and that they were moving, and they sent me a picture last night of them out sitting in front of their house, and I was just so thankful. Cody has never had a home like, he had a home here with me. When my husband died, Cody came to call himself looking after me. And he did help look after me.
He looked at you.
I had COVID. He was here. He brought me stuff and put it by my bed for me to drink. He looked after me the best he knew how, which there's nothing really you could do. But he knew I needed, he'd bring me Gatorade, and I'm not a big fan of Gatorade. Grandma, you need to drink this. How you doing? He'd come check on me, and but he's never had a real home, what I call a real home. But
renting houses and trailer parks.
Yeah, and being drugged from here to there, and but he's got him a home, and he's got a wife and a beautiful baby. That's the most precious little thing. I am so blessed that he's doing well. He works hard. He really uh, takes his job serious, and he does a good job. He works all the overtime they will let him work, and I'm so thankful. He's not lazy. He wants to do right by his family, and he wants the best for them. And I'm so blessed. I just wanted to share that with y'all, that they do have a home now, and it's theirs, and they don't live in their her mother and daddy's yard, and which was fine, as long as they couldn't do better. Uh, they was fine doing that. They didn't have much room because a tiny house is tiny. It's like one of those houses that home store on their grounds, those houses out there. They made a house out of it. They had everything in it convenient, but it's small. And when you have a baby and you have a husband and wife all in that little house, and you don't have room for much, and it's just really a blessing to me that Cody's doing well and is happy. He's happy, and he don't put up with all kind of mess. He's a serious husband and to his family, and a daddy to his daughter. She loves him to death. She is so sweet. I'm telling you. And when he calls me, he puts it on speaker, and I can see her and she can see me. And hey, Charlotte, and she'll look and she'll smile. You know, she's she just they have touched my heart. They're so sweet, and Stephen, he's got the sweetest children. Never give him a minute's trouble. And Bentley is following his daddy around and doing things, and he's gonna be just like Steve. He's gonna love to fish and do all kind of stuff and enjoy life. That's what, to me, that's what makes life worthwhile, is enjoying yourself and being who you are, and not trying to be who you're not. Be yourself and enjoy life, because that's one thing you have, and when it's gone, that's all. You don't have another one, except when you go to heaven. But I'm so thankful for my family and my son and my daughter-in-law, and all our family is just, and Cody has a half brother that doesn't live in this town. He lives in uh, I can't remember, Canucci or somewhere like that, down below Swainsboro. We don't see him much, but he's family too. But y'all, the enjoying your family is something that is a blessing to have, because a lot of families don't speak, they don't get along, they not on good terms with each other. And you thank in the Lord that you have a good family, and you let them be what they are, and you be what you are. Don't change for nobody. Just be who you are. Don't try to act like you're something you're not. I'm just so thankful, y'all. And that was my good news I wanted to tell y'all. That's wonderful news to me, because Cody won't have to ride so far and spend so much on gas, and because y'all know gas is high, and getting up and getting in your truck and leaving that early in the morning and driving that far. It's about as far as from here to Helena as it is from here to Vidalia, ain't it?
Huh? How
How,
was happening?
it's about a hour drive to where he did live. And I think it's about an hour drive to Vidalia, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's about 45 minutes by day.
Y'all, that he lives in the town where Vidalia onions are grown. And they have a Vidalia a festival, onion festival every year in the spring. When they dig them, they plant them like in the fall, like now. And by spring, they are big old white onions. They are big old sweet onions that people all over the world knows about Vidalia onions. And I love them too. I like onions, but these are sweet onions. They're not strong and stuff. They're real white onions, and there's just fields of them growing all over the place. That's where they come from. That's called a Vidalia onion, and nobody can't call a Vidalia onion unless it's in Vidalia grown. Got that, Danny?
Yeah. Yep, I sure do.
I didn't know that I was making myself clear or not, but
Yeah, I mean, I expect these people that claim that.
I don't think they can really claim it. I don't know that, though, you know.
I bet they do.
But a Vidalia onion, the ground in Vidalia is got something in it that makes that onion sweet and not strong like a real strong hot onion. It's a mild white onion that is they some people just eat them like apples. And Danny don't like onions. he don't he don't you don't even like tomatoes too
No.
much. Stephen was eating
I
them.
can look at them and tell I don't like them.
You can't do it.
I can look at and tell anything I don't like.
Cody's curious about his eating too, Lord. He don't like. He don't eat fruit. He don't eat peaches. He don't eat apples. He don't eat. I've never seen nobody like Cody. Now, I'm a fruit eater. I love fruit. All kinds. But Cody don't like that kind of stuff. But I do. I love it. And Danny and Tony, my sons, they did not like onions. They bet each other one time something about biting an onion or eating one. Do you remember that, Danny?
Oh. No, not really.
You don't remember betting each other y'all could.
I got some pictures I'm gonna let you show here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Anyway, if I made something with onions in it, I got me a little blender, and I blended them up so tiny that you couldn't see them. They'd eat it. They didn't know they was in there, so they eat it. But if they'd have seen one in there, they'd have picked it out.
So.
Okay,
Don't guess who this is.
Huh?
I told them to guess who this is. You know what? I can't. Oh, the pictures done changed. Hold on. Yeah, move that out of the way.
Well, I didn't know you was going.
I'm trying to get around here. I don't know how that picture swapped.
Well, things happen to me. Hand me my flower that got hung.
I'll let you hold it. See, that thing there's in the way.
Yeah.
But I'll let you hold it up there. As you can see in the screen, move that cup. It's everything gonna make it knock everything over.
This here table is not level. Oh, why was you showing that? That's my sister.
I don't think they've ever been seen.
That's my sister, Gail.
Okay.
She's 2
Let me
years.
get some more.
2 years younger than me. Well, why don't you
Uh,
you want me to just
so,
set it right there and I'll turn the camera on it?
well, no, I got to be where I can look at it. I got to be where I can look, cause everyone's not a picture.
My sister was 2 years younger than me, and everybody thought she was older than me. All our lives, she was the biggest. She outgrew me. And I was a little skinny rail, and she was a little on the heavy side, not real bad, but uh, she uh, she passed away the same year my son did, 2003. He died in February, and she died in December of the same year. She loved him to death. He was the first grandchild, and he was the sweetest little boy. He's always doing stuff way ahead of his time. He wasn't never still. He didn't like to sleep. He was rambunctious as he could be, and my mama and my sister loved him to death. And he looks like Charlotte. When Tony was a little baby, he had black hair and it was long. And everybody that has seen that picture said he looked like Charlotte. Charlotte looked like him, and Cody. You know, uh, Cody didn't look like that when he was little, but she favors him more than she favors anybody else, in my opinion. I don't know. Her looks change, over the years and things like that. But Kitty Wales, what is that? Your sister was beautiful, and she favors Kitty Wales. Oh, I remember Kitty Wales. Y'all are, some of you about close to somewhere younger than me. Remember all that stuff. I remember you showed the picture album. Such fun. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Oh, my picture's blurry. Is it blurry now on y'all? Going to hold made sloppy Joe today. Oh, Peggy. Oh, it went away. She's beautiful. Danny, that TV it looks blurry.
It might be, but that TV is not on the same internet as this camera.
Oh. Yeah, but what's on that TV is what they see, ain't it?
Yeah, but this line would just be your internet. It's pulling a pretty
No,
good...
Miss Helen, it's clear. Oh, thank you.
It's pulling a pretty big load there.
Yeah. My daddy's picture was on my Facebook this morning. I don't know what it was doing on there. Might be his birthday.
I don't know. Did Uncle Bob ever get married? Remarried?
No.
He didn't.
Oh, he's on up in age. He's older than me.
Well, he still could have got married.
No, he's not married. Like he did my video. He liked it. He liked what you done his video. Y'all, I'm not good at all this.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna show some more pictures, but
Where is Stephen? They all on my page where my pictures are. Good morning, sweet Helen, Wendy. He's fishing live right now. Oh, he is. Is he, Danny?
uh-huh.
Live?
Yeah.
I didn't think he done it when I was doing it. He's enjoying himself. He don't have to answer to nobody, and he don't have to worry about somebody not liking what he's doing and making it hard for him. He caught a big old fish. Yes, he did. Did you eat fish last night, Danny?
Yeah.
Was they good?
And you better believe it.
Oh, well, it didn't look like many he cooked to me. Well, I didn't see him cook them. I saw him cleaning them, but it didn't look like a bunch of them. Did Tammy stay and eat?
Uh-uh.
Why not?
Oh, I seen she was wanting to get home, and I told her to go ahead home.
Oh, I bet them fish was good. I miss Helen. Let's go to Stevens for dinner. I thought about how good they was. Crafting with Irma. I'm staying here, Helen. Well, if y'all want to go watch Steven, that's okay. I mean, don't worry about that. That's okay. Y'all can watch this later. Uh, that's Steven. He loves these videos. Oh, good gracious, he loves these videos. He enjoys whatever, and he's the eatingest young man I ever seen him. I mean, he eat a big old tomato sandwich, lettuce and tomato sandwich. That thing looked like it was that thick. He eat that thing up in no time. Danny said he ain't never eat one of them in his life. My children, him and his brother. His brother more than Danny, I think. But Tony, I'd cook supper and I worked from 12 o'clock at night to 8 in the morning. And I would cook supper every afternoon when I got up from sleeping. And I'd have supper pretty much after they come home from school, which would be about 4 o'clock. They rode the bus. And we had a table right in front of the kitchen window. And I'd have pork chops and mashed potatoes and what all, I don't even remember what all we had. But anyway, he would get him a pork chop and he would hold it up to the window to see if he could see any fat in it. If he saw any fat in it, he wasn't eating it. You remember that?
Hey, Anna. Yeah, I do remember that.
He wouldn't. He didn't want to eat nothing with no fat in it. I mean, I don't know how people get so curious. They wasn't raised like me. They didn't. I didn't ever think about not eating nothing they gave me. If they gave me possum, I eat possum.
You see what John said there?
Uh-uh.
We love Stephen, and he told us to go watch you.
Oh, don't. I don't want. Oh, y'all watch whoever y'all want to. Don't worry if
You know what, Mom? They already doing that.
They're already doing what?
Watching what they want to watch.
Well, they might not know Stephen is home. I didn't know it. But y'all can come back and watch it later or watch Stevens later, whatever, This is a free country and you can do what you want to do. And
It just ain't no free speech.
no, it really ain't. It ain't no free speech, and it's a lot of stuff rigged that's not don't seem right. You know, it's things that they doing and banning and stuff that. But I'm just gonna live my life, and I'm gonna do what I do, and
Hey, Judy.
people can watch it, or they can go watch whoever they like, and there's no need to write comments that's not nice because it's free. You don't have to watch this. There's so many things. I go over on my computer and I look at stuff that y'all would not believe is on there. I see stuff that I don't see how in the world they can even think about getting on there and doing that. But they do, they think it's good, and I don't think mine's all that great, but that's how I am, and that's what you see. It's just I don't put on no phony act. I'm just who I am.
See John's big picture there?
Big picture.
Yeah,
Where's John at?
at the top now.
I missed it.
There it is again. See
Where?
how he's got his, see how his
Oh,
face covers up the circle?
oh yeah.
That's really kind of the way you want your picture.
But you can click on it on the computer and it'll make it big and you can look at it, but you can't do it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can.
No.
I think you can.
You talking about Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, Facebook. Oh, I forget.
Thank you, Diane.
Y'all, I'm behind in times. I'm behind in my thinking, but I got to deal with it. This is how I am. I can't, I don't guess I can be no other way because I just, Rusty Bucket. I don't know how he got her name Rusty Bucket, but I have seen some Rusty Buckets. They ain't much to them. They about rusted out when I see them.
Okay, thank you, Becky.
You seeing that?
Uh-huh, I can see that. Yeah, Becky said she got a package from her, Becky Davis.
Oh.
Stephen, I think it's saying Stephen got a package.
Oh.
Hey, was that right?
Here's a package that Stephen brought yesterday.
Look at the other side and see what the name is. No, that's Katrina Jones there.
Yeah?
Becky might have been talking about she sent Stephen. Stephen gets a pretty good bit of stuff. And I do too, and Tammy gets a lot.
I know it. People sure are a blessing to us and our family. Y'all look. Somebody asked me had I lost my letter opener. No, I haven't lost it, but the last time I was out here, I didn't know I had anything, and I didn't get it out. Look at there, y'all. The wind turns it. Ain't that pretty?
It sure is.
Oh, my wind chimes has got kind of tangled up back there. Let me see this letter here that come with it, if I can read it. Miss Helen. My name is, what'd you say her name was, Danny?
Wasn't it Katrina?
Yeah. And I watch your channel when I can. I love your family and you. I wanted to send you something homemade myself. So I have paid attention to things you like, and I pray so much that you will like this. It is a wind spinner. I have them all over my house, inside and outside. They are so much fun to watch. Spin around in the wind. My mama and I, Katrina Jones at yahoo.com. Please let me know if you like this. Can y'all hear me? Where was I at? Oh, if you don't, I promise I will make for you something you do like. I love it. Don't you worry that. I love all my things that I get that's homemade. Y'all are a blessing, and y'all are so smart to do that for me. I promise I will make you something. My family always prays for you and your family and your YouTube family also. We don't have much, but what we do have, we sure can share. If you need anything, please let me know, and I will try to get it for you as soon as I can. Don't you worry about that. You don't spend and do anything. I got everything I need and more. Y'all are so sweet to even think about that. Y'all don't worry about that. Let me see, where was I at? I hope to save enough money up to make my kids something, gifts for Christmas this year. I have 2 kids. My daughter is 14 and my son is autistic. He will be 13 in November. Both of them are very amazing. We are very blessed. Please have 9 beautiful and have beautiful and blessed days. God bless you all. Love. What was that name, Danny?
Ain't it Katrina? I was wanting to look
Yeah,
at it.
something kind
Katrina.
of Katrina.
Love Katrina.
Thank you very much. You are so sweet, and bless your heart for doing this. And don't you worry that I don't like it. I love it. And I'm going to hang it right back there. I'm not going to get up right this minute, but I'm going to hang it back there. Well, I guess I could. I could go back there and hang it right now. I'm going to get something to hang it on. A little hook.
Hey, John, that Xbox, that's what the youngins do. When you see them playing all the time, they ain't just playing. They playing live with other people, against other people,
Cody used to
and with other people.
Cody used to do that all the time. He'd play on Xbox.
So you can just play at home by yourself, or you can get online and play with your friends, and you'll see they got the headset on and all that. Me and Candy Boy used to play poker online.
Trying to get over here to hang this thing up.
I never done nothing but just played poker.
I got it hung up. I don't know if they can see it or not. Can you see it? Is it behind me? Yeah, you can see it right there. Oh, is that pretty? Thank you so much. There was a lady sent me a message last night to pray for her. She's having back surgery this morning. And I wrote it down on a piece of paper, and it's in the house. And I can't remember what it was, but I prayed for you last night. And I hope your surgery goes well, and uh, thank you for thinking of me to pray for you, because I certainly did that. And I'm gonna go around there. I got some plants to plant, Danny, and uh, some of my You wanna go around there with me, or you gonna?
Hey, yes, if you want me to, I will.
Well, you don't have to, but I'm just gonna go around there and plant those like cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, and they you just dig a little hole in my tubs and put them in there, and then I'm gonna show you my. Oh, I got to get my little chicken out.
If you don't need me, I mean, I might just go to the river.
Well, go ahead. I got it from here. I don't think nothing else can go wrong. uh, is Edwin and all them still down there?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, gosh, y'all just
Hey,
having.
we got people coming in and out.
And you got a wife that is not offended by you spending time down there with Stephen and fishing and doing stuff.
She come and whispered in my ear she's ready for me to come home.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sure she misses you, 'cause you're always there. You're not a rambling man. Except when you ramble to the river with Stephen. You ain't nobody that goes out and stays out all night.
There's nobody down there but us. But there's
Well,
people coming in and out, coming down there. Hey, a lot of people know we down there,
yeah.
and they coming. Hey, Billy.
Oh, I bumped the thing. You can I'll plant the plants, but let's go around there and get my rooster. I hadn't.
Well, hell, I don't hunt no more.
He has.
I've done killed a bunch of real big ones. And
This coffee is still hot as fire.
the goalpost has got so high that I can't hardly top what I've done. So it's kind of the end of the road hunting for me. And I don't too much like killing no more anyway.
Let me go get my rooster while you sitting here. Show y'all how sweet he is.
Hey, Kay, it ain't cold out in the sun. Okay, hey, Billy. Yeah, I was talking to you a while ago, Billy, particularly when I said hey one time, I was talking to you. You know, they got something down here called Possum Hollow. And you go down there, and I've never been down there, y'all. But I think Grandma has. But I'll ask her about it. She's coming here. Grandma, you ever been to that Possum Hollow?
Yeah,
Oh,
I sure have.
have you ever ate any of that possum?
No,
What is Possum Hollow?
it was a festival like people had booths, that like they used to have at the park.
Yeah, I know that, but is that all it is?
Yeah, they had singing. There's my rooster. I think he's a rooster. Say, who are you? Who are you?
Looks like he's looking at me.
I know it, he was. Y'all see my rooster? He's so sweet. My table ain't very level, is it? Look at his little tail feathers.
That chicken done growed, ain't it?
Yes. It looks like something might have pulled some of his feathers out right there. Whatever that was got them others might have tried to get him because he's kind of scary. Y'all see him, how pretty he is. Are they seeing him, Danny?
Yeah. I was trying to see what somebody said about the white hair.
Feel of his, put your hand up under where mine is. You feel his little heart beating.
Mm-hmm.
He's so sweet. He ain't gonna be mean like Captain Hodges is. He wants to get her loose. He wants to get her loose.
Well, come on, I'll walk you around there while
Okay.
you got the chicken. You know why I'm in a hurry today? I'm hungry.
Oh. Well, are they gonna feed you?
Hey, I'll stop and get me something.
Oh, okay.
Did you want me to? Well, there's 3 things here.
That's not what I'm gonna plant.
Oh.
Hold that and I'll hold the camera.
Well, okay. Go ahead.
All right. I
Like,
can't.
I ain't been eating that great down there.
Why?
Because I ain't at home.
And Tammy ain't fixed your plate and brought it to you?
Yep.
And fixed your coffee and put sugar and milk?
Yep, I've been having to
Well,
do all that.
you ain't putting sugar in it no more, but you like to be waited on. You are blessed to have somebody to do it. And don't mind.
Is that the same pen you had down
Yeah,
there?
I took all that stuff off that I had on it. See how that wire got rolled out there?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna put on it.
Is that what you're fitting to do?
No. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, he's ready to get in.
Watch him go get over there.
He's thinking about it, ain't he?
Here, this thing right here, I put it in here with some wood shavings, and he gets in there.
I seen somebody a while ago that said that they had wood shavings on the bottom of their pen. They had 50 chickens.
How many?
50.
Oh! Well, I
And,
can't even have 4 or something happening to them.
And they didn't say nothing about no light or nothing.
They've said,
I mean, I think that they just like, the wood shavings.
Birds don't have no light, and birds is little bitty things.
Hey, I agree, but I believe it.
I'm gonna do what I think. You know, if I can get it figured out, getting it figured out.
Hey, it be 20 degrees and squirrels will be out there running around.
Squirrels and birds, cats, dogs. They not gonna go. They not gonna get cold. I mean, they not gonna freeze if I can help it.
Hey, y'all, I'm fitting to head on out back down to the river. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. If I can think of me something good, I won't.
I thought, what do you want?
I don't know.
My thing here is not exactly right. It's leaning. I don't know if that's right or not.
This don't have to be as perfectly straight as you think it does.
It don't.
No.
Look at him. Can they see him eating?
I can't see it, it's turned up. But if you're gonna be on that side of the camera, it needs to be turned just like it is.
Well, let me go over here and you come over here and look at Captain Hodges before you go. Watch that piece of wire right there.
I
It
just seen you hit.
trips me up every. And you watch.
Don't you you can't tell exactly what you're looking at, can you?
Okay, that's Lacey. And he's gonna fly up here next. Yeah, I can see him. He's gonna come up here. Here he comes. He likes her, but they don't associate with her. They don't. See that bird over there is probably going, they change colors and stuff. Now this one, they kind of together. They always together. What y'all doing? You gonna sing me a song? Huh? Ouch! You pecked my finger. Shame on you. Captain Hodges, you a bad boy. You a bad boy. See, she might come up here, but they all three sit up on that stick every night and sleep. I put a canvas up, cover this whole side. Y'all so sweet, but y'all will peck.
So you bring the little chicken out every day?
Yeah, I put him in at night when I cover them up at night. I get him and take him in there. He's in a big old tub. I got wood shavings in there and food and water. And he ain't exactly liking it, but I'd rather have him in there and know he's safe than to leave him out here and something happen to him before I can get a cage fixed for him. See, that chicken I don't see how he punches me with them old things on his feet. It's hard. You ought to see that bruise on me. 2 of them. He jumped up there 2 times. They was right together. And that nose, look at him. He likes it out here. And he'll run over here and he'll get in that little black thing at the bottom and sit. I don't, there he goes. He went in there. You see him?
Mm-hmm.
He's still in there? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still in there.
I mean, that woman said she had shavings, shavings in the bottom of hers.
Well, my chickens like to dig in the dirt. Y'all, you can't see him, but he's in there. He calls himself hiding, I think. And they peck that bell right there. They'll peck your finger if you. Yeah, there's some eggs over there. I got to get them. They like digging, and they like to take dust baths, like dirt. They take dirt and they throw it all up in their wings, all up in their feathers.
I've seen them do it before.
That,
Do you kind of look around for the snake in there?
yeah. And let me show you where. I'm gonna walk out here and show you where that hawk was. Come right here and see if you can see where I am. You can't turn it. He flew right up here.
The hawk was sitting up there?
Yeah. I was sitting over there in that chair. He flew right up there. And he sat there. And he was a big one too. He was sitting right up there.
Did you put these? Did you put these whatever that is on the ground
It's
there?
black walnuts.
There's a squirrel on that tree.
Sure is. Look at them. They all up in the top. You know, Daddy gave me that tree.
So what are they good for?
They like pecans.
This is
But
like
they
pecans?
hard.
This is like pecans?
Yeah, that's black walnuts. And they all, let me show y'all. They all
And
over.
people eat these?
Yeah. You don't know what a walnut is? Have you ever eat? Well, you probably ain't never eaten none.
I like my walnuts to come out of the store.
Well, this is walnuts that grows on a tree. And you have a time getting the hulls off. And look up there, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see up there in that tree, but they up there. I planted that tree. Daddy gave it to me. Anyway, there's my chickens. They want to get out, but I'm afraid. And when that owl flew, he flew right over there somewhere, and I didn't see him no more. But them chickens saw him, and they was looking that way.
When you out here walking around, look for that snake. Because I think he stays nearby. You know that Chris down there at the sportsman club, both of his dogs got bit by a rattlesnake the other day.
Oh, gracious.
And one of them died before he could get him to the vet.
Oh, I forget to look for
Well,
snakes.
I mean, just keep an eye out because I don't think that snake stays far from here.
Well, he can't get these big chickens too easy because they can fly and they go up down that stick.
You still don't want him around, though.
No, I don't want him around. Okay, y'all. I don't know how much longer Danny's gonna be here, but I'm gonna show y'all what. Oh, let me get my gloves. Y'all, it's a beautiful day. It is beautiful. Y'all, okay. Right here is, let me raise my camera up a little. I think y'all can see. Here's my plants that I'm gonna plant. This is broccoli.
So that grows in the wintertime?
Yeah. Hand me that thing right there. I went over there to get it and I left it. Thank you. Y'all, I have a tub over there that I throw stuff in. It's a compost thing. And I come out here this morning and got some of it out and put it in here to
So
fertilize.
cold weather don't bother anything?
No,
That broccoli?
they winter crops. Cabbage, and I grew some in here last year. Where'd my little blade go?
Behind you?
Oh yeah, that's it. He ain't no gardener, y'all, like me. Tony was. Tony would plant. He planted turnips, and he'd go out there and pick them, cook them, and eat them himself. I think stuff like that, you might can acquire it, but I don't know. I think it's sort of in you to care about planting. And Danny's got his mind on some food. I hope y'all can see. Danny, have you ever eat over there on Hillcrest Parkway?
I just eat whatever Tammy brings.
Well, tell me, I got to go turn this thing on.
I just eat whatever Tammy brings me, y'all. And when she ain't around, I don't eat that good. She got in there pretty fast, didn't she? You know, I wouldn't have wore these clothes, but this is what she had laid out for me. And I didn't see no more clothes. No more clothes.
I can't think of the name of that place that out there that they have home cook. You drive through a window and they fix you whatever you want. You know, right close to where Kmart used to be.
Yeah.
What did I do with my plant? Oh, here it is. Y'all, cabbage is a winter plant. Cabbage don't grow much in the summer. It don't do good. You ain't never heard of that place, Danny, that I'm talking about? It used to be a place, karaoke place or something or other.
Oh, yeah.
They have home cooked meals. And you drive up, they got a menu and you order what you want.
That,
So you might could go there and get you something. I know you want Tammy to do it.
you know, we can't seem to get out of the river until after dark. It don't seem like there's enough time. Like, just simply grilling a steak. Stephen can grill better than a woman.
Stephen likes to eat. What is that?
I snatched this cord off of that TV out there, got thrown down.
Oh,
I need this cord right here.
this is,
Hold on.
this is cabbage.
Man, this thing's fighting. Y'all hear how it's snapping and all that?
Yes.
You let the high side down, you don't let the low side up. You let the high side down.
Well, whatever it is
Just
right.
good enough.
It's right now.
You're doing all that and then moved it.
Well, I got to get it over here
It's fitting to be off again.
where I'm planting.
Okay.
I got a piece of cane right here in my way. Okay. I can't keep up with my little shovel and stuff. What did I do with it?
You shovel?
I had
Oh.
one.
I think I just seen it a second ago.
See how I am? I can't find nothing.
Well,
I keep
everybody's like that.
losing. Oh, I see it, I think. There it is. This is good, rich soil.
You know what Aunt B said the doctor told her, don't you? You're not a spring chicken anymore.
Well, what's that got to do with this?
You ain't a spring chicken no more. Losing your shovel.
Oh,
Losing your keys.
I'm a spring chicken, but I lose stuff. That goes along with being a spring chicken.
Everybody does that.
I don't know.
It's when you start finding your keys in the refrigerators when
I've lost my dish rag in the refrigerator. I put it in there and laid it down and went and done something.
You need this still over here.
I still got tomato plants over here growing, but they ain't making nothing yet. There's cane in here. It ain't gonna take me long to do this. I put eggshells, all kind of green stuff that I have. I throw it in that tub over there, and it makes fertilizer.
That little chicken's up there on the roost. If he can get up there,
Yeah, he can get up there.
I probably won't nothing get him.
Well, I don't know. I'm still afraid to. Yeah, he can fly up there. He gets on that blue bucket and flies up there. Y'all see my, let's see, what is this? This is cabbage. I like cabbage. I just cooked one the other day. I got me some ham pieces and put in there and cooked me some cabbage and made some cornbread. It was good. I guess they can see what I'm doing.
Did you see the video of Wilkes County boy
Yeah, I did.
that he sent me?
Yeah, I saw that. He's a loyal person, ain't he?
Yep.
He brags on our family. He's a good person himself. He's a good Christian man, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, he's a good fella.
I mean, how come his videos can't be very long?
I don't know.
He said his phone won't let him be very long.
Uh-huh. So, Wilkes County boy made a video and I uploaded it to the drum channel.
Yeah,
Danny S. Hodges drum covers.
yeah. I saw that.
I was telling them,
Oh,
you always want to see, you always like to know what somebody looks like.
looks what?
Looks like.
Oh, I do too.
And
I got some room over
the
there.
North Carolina people, they talk a little bit different than Georgia, but
They do.
it is similar.
Oh, I can put one right here. Oh. Let's see what this is.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Ooh. Yeah. That's what that is.
So you gonna watch the camera?
Yeah.
Every time you move, you're gonna have to move the camera now.
Okay, I'm doing it.
All right. So I'm putting the head on.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, thank you for coming and helping me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're welcome.
I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. You need to go to eat.
You was a big help.
Yeah.
Do what?
You need to go to eat.
Eating.
Yeah.
Well, why you say that?
Cause I just put my arms around you.
Oh, I'm skinny.
Yep.
Oh, Lord, look. I planted potatoes in here, and there's one that I missed.
All right, I ain't going.
All right. Y'all have fun.
All right, yeah, bye-bye.
Where you going to get you something to eat at?
I don't know yet, but I'm going to get something. I'm hungry.
Well, look at that place I was telling you about. It's fried chicken and beans and potatoes, and it's just home cooking. I don't remember what the name of it is.
All righty.
All right. Y'all have fun.
All right, bye-bye.
If Tammy wants you to come home, you better be planning on it pretty soon.
Yeah. She comes down there about every day, but she don't stay long.
Okay, let me move this camera over here. Yo, this is tomatoes that's not dead yet. I'm gonna put some of these let me see what is it that I got left that I got to plant. About done, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of here. This is an old okra plant that not gonna do nothing else. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look here. What I found. I thought I got all the potatoes out of here. But evidently I didn't. Here's another one. Oh, look at there. Let me look in here. See what else I can find. Look. I found another one. Y'all, these tubs have grown a lot of stuff for me. I hope y'all can see. My cameraman's gone. I'm bumping and knocking. Let me see if I can reach over here and plant these other. Okay, y'all. I've got them planted along with potatoes that I found in there that I need to get out whenever there's one, there's some, and there's some. So I got me some greens growing, and sometime this year, maybe next year, after Christmas, I don't really know when they'll be done, but y'all, let me let this down a little. My chickens is so sweet. Let me take this glove off. Thank y'all for watching me, and I am so blessed. Thank you so much, and I thank my son for coming to help me. You know, I'm always seem like running into problems, and I don't think that happens to everybody, but it happens to me. And I'm blessed to have y'all, all of my YouTube family and friends, and it is awesome to have y'all. It's just a blessing to me. And y'all, I'm gonna try to get off now and not make them so long. Danny says they don't need to be so long. Thank you. Can you get, oh, that thing is rolling faster than it does on the TV. Thank you, Danny. Miss Helen, we love you. I love y'all too. Y'all are such a blessing in my life. I look at my comments and I read them, and I'm just so thankful that y'all watch me and come in and spend some time with me. You know, I live right here by myself. I'm not lonely though. I'm not lonely at all. I have my chickens, and I know my son's right up there, and Tammy is. You know, if I need something, I can get somebody to help me, and I'm just blessed to be living 84 years, still not taking medicine, not going to the doctor, which I should have when I had COVID, but I finally did go to the hospital on Stephen's guidance. He led me out there, and I don't know what would have happened to me if I hadn't went. You know, 'cause I don't go to the doctor if it's humanly possible. That the first time I had COVID, I didn't go to the doctor, and I got over it, but it was a while before that happened. You know, it's just something you have to go through. But this last time I had it, I was so sick. I didn't really eat nothing, and I didn't drink anything enough. You know, uh, I was too sick to even think about it, you know, and I wasn't hungry, but when I started falling in the kitchen 2 times right in a row, I fell down in the floor and I didn't know if I could get up. And I said, well, I may have to lay here all night on the floor. I finally got up and I went to turn around and go back to where I was going, where I was laying I was laying in the living room on the couch. And when I turned around to go that way, I fell again, hit my head up here. It didn't bust my head or bleed or nothing, but I fell and hit it. And Stephen called. He said, Grandma, you need to go to the doctor. I didn't want to go to the doctor. Well, just let me call the paramedics and let them come check you. Nothing would do him but for me to do that, you know. And I said, okay, I'll let them come check me. Well, they walked in. They brought in the stretcher and they brought in to get me to the hospital. And that doctor was so nice. He had a bottle of stuff this long and this big around hanging up, going in my veins in both hands, and uh, stuff just going and checking everything and looking at my x-rays. That doctor said if I hadn't been as strong as I was, that might have got me. He said, your heart is good, your lungs is good, everything is good. And that's what really kept me from leaving this world, I guess, because I was healthy before I got that. And it took me a while to get over it. And I'm still thinking maybe all this not remembering stuff has got something to do with that. I'm not sure, but I'm blessed and I'm so thankful. And I thank the Lord every single day for Him allowing me to be here this long and as good as shape as I'm in. I try to stay healthy. Danny don't think I eat enough, but you know, I just I eat, but I'm just not gaining any weight back like I was before I got sick. And I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I'm well. I think I'm well enough that unless I get it again or the flu or something. But I'm not I'm trying my best to be safe and not get anything else that could hurt me as bad as that last COVID did. But anyway, y'all be a blessing. Be kind and know that the Lord is with you, and all you have to do is ask Him for help. He is there to help you along and to give you strength and give you knowledge that you need to do what you need to be well. You can't be too hard-headed, but I'm pretty hard-headed. I didn't think I needed to go to the doctor. I got over the other one, and I thought I could get over that one. But what I did wrong was Cody was there for the first COVID that I had. And he went to the store and he bought Gatorade and bring it in there to side of my bed. And he said, Grandma, now you drink this. You need it. It's good for you. But this last time Cody was not here. I was here by myself, and Cody was in Helena, Georgia, working in Vidalia. And I didn't remember that I needed to drink. They say you can go without eating a week or so, but you can't go that long without drinking. I didn't know that. And I wasn't thirsty, so I didn't try to make myself drink something. But y'all learn from somebody else's mistakes. Don't lay there and not drink. Force yourself to drink something that will get you better. And y'all know that I am blessed, and know that y'all are blessing me every day. Even though I'm not on YouTube, I see comments that make me proud that I'm on here, that I may be helping others, and y'all are helping me, and I'm so thankful. And y'all have a blessed rest of the day and the rest of the week till I see y'all Friday morning at 10 a.m. And Stephen, y'all, I don't know when he's coming on anymore. He's doing spur of the moment stuff. He comes on when he gets ready. So y'all just have to look for him. But I'm not coming on anytime. I'm on a certain day, so y'all can know that I'll be here if it's possible. And I want to thank my son too for coming down here, coming all the way. And it's a pretty good ride from where they are to back here. It's a pretty good little ride, but they're enjoying their friends that they've had for a long time that's coming down there with them and getting together with them and fishing and talking like old times and catching fish and cooking them and eating them. That's that's awesome that, you know, they can do that and making memories, new memories of old friends that they've had that they didn't get to see that much uh, all the time, but they're together now and they're having fun and they're talking and laughing, just being good people down there, just fellowshipping and talking about old times and building fires and just eating and doing what you want to do, and nobody don't care. You know, nobody's there to tell them they don't need to do that. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all. I got to see where this X is up here. Oh, there's a tree. Hey, bye, Grandma. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me and rattle on, and I enjoyed it. I enjoy getting together with y'all, and I enjoy reading your comments, and I will read them when I get in the house and I sit down, and I'm going to try to eat something. So Danny told me I was getting skinny. Bye-bye, y'all.